calling all little monsters, and more importantly, Mother Monster herself. Dear Mother Monster, to tell you the truth first, I know you hate it, and you'd rather have a huge dose of bullshit. Instead, my Tinkerbell, I'd clap for you, and we'll both die on stage and camera together. You are the most artistically coherent artist to ever be conceived. You are a lyrical genius, a mother, a sister. First off, I will just say, recently I had my heart broken by someone I cared a lot about. Someone I could see myself loving blindly. A moment that is still drowned with regret. I listened to Judas on repeat. As you had your Judas in your life, I had mine. I associated this person with Judas the betrayer, traitor, and evil symbol of Christianity. I became the holy fool that kept going back to this person. Love is like a brick. You can build a house or sink a dead body. I was the Middle Eastern version of Mary Magdalene, or your typical Afghani girl who is stoned for falling in love, falling blindly in love, a flaw that not even God has forbidden upon humanity. Maybe he should have. I would have risked being disowned by my own family to have a single night alone with this person. I was in love, but then I realized something that I believe in very much. You told your fans that your art will never wake up one day and tell you that it does not love you anymore. Thank you for saying that, because to this day, my art will forever be my children, that I will nurture and feed, and know that it will never one day betray me. Throughout school, I always felt out of place and different. I don't dress like normal girls, and I never really found a place I could truly be myself, always having to listen and live up to my parents' and society's expectations, when I found myself being someone I'm not. I hated waking up in the morning and realizing that I gained fortitude in my dreams. I even recall a dream where you've hugged me, and I swear it is still vivid in my mind to this day. I woke up, and to my dismay, it was not real. If one day our paths may ever meet, if it will, would you allow me the honor of a dance to Judas in front of all my bullies on stage with you during the Born This Way ball? I actually wanted to meet you at the Born This Way ball in London on September 8th, which is this Saturday. However, my university started before, so I will not be able to go. My friend and I were going to go. My friend, she is a designer, and she has said that she will design for you one day. She loves you just as much as I do. We wanted to come to your show with our government hooker heels and overlook all the other monsters so we could just see your face. I really could embarrass this someone that has betrayed me by singing Dancing to Judas, because I recall you saying that we should all dance to our bullies on stage to show them how beautiful we are without the need of their approval. I will forever be indebted to you. You will never fully understand how much you have touched me, or, to be precise, clawed your way into my heart when I was not very fond of your early Gaga days. My own mother has told me once that she was ashamed of me, but only when you say it will I ever cry tears again. I'll also tell you that one day I'm thinking of getting a tattoo on my right arm, an ancient Arabic poem which is part of the 7 golden odes of ancient Arabian poetry, the mu'allaqat in Arabic. They used to put them on the walls of the Kaaba to be reveled by everyone in the market square. They did so for hundreds of years before poetry and music started to become forbidden. Is that not a joke? The Quran itself is basically an epic song that can be read beautifully, like an angelic Mozart-composed symphony. The first ode addresses a girl that holds the same name as I do, and I always like to believe that it addresses me specifically. The ancient Arabic of it is hardly understood, even by Arabic scholars. The author is called Imr al-Qais. He speaks of a girl who he finds himself falling in love with, but she does not love him in the same way. The poem ends tragically, and he leaves her for a pilgrimage, and he never sees her again. I know you have a similar tattoo on your left arm, a German poem you are very fond of. I want this because I could be a little monster in my own way. Plus, I wanted to have this photo shoot with you where we could both raise our arms up and show our paws and the lines of poetry on our arms. The photograph would symbolize a diversity of culture that your fans will always appreciate, regardless of where they come from, their religious beliefs, their ethnicity, or their sexual orientation. Because at the end of the day, we all bleed red, but not just red. We also bleed love. We are stronger than the bonds of blood. All yellow monsters and I. We bleed the color of love, unicorns, and immortality. When I see the birds of paradise flower, I see your angelic form, that flowers in intricate ways. I think of you. It is a flower that symbolizes a bird in flight, a little monster in flight. The flower blooms in very intricate ways, which symbolizes the network that is your fans. I wanted to thank you so much for writing Born This Way, because that album saved my life. I was also close to popping pills in my bathtub, and I heard your voice in my head telling me that I should love myself, no regrets. You saved my life, Mother Monster. You really did, and millions just like me, who came from broken homes and probably would have had halos around their heads in heaven. I bet Jamie is with them right now, teaching them how to love themselves. He would be a phoenix across the sky. He would be escorting them with his monster paws as he salutes each of us into the golden gates of heaven. I love you so much, Mother Monster, and I will forever be a loyal advocate to the Born This Way Foundation.
It's all about being a support system for humankind. I don't believe that one person can change the world. I believe that humankind as a whole can change the world.
Not to be seen until 2016. Petit Monstre, 12/18/2004.